Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am about to be doing a character battle for Scorpion. And sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird here. I kind of have a cold. But yeah, so I know it's been like 2 months since I've been, I'm filming this in March. So yeah, I'll go release this on April 16th because that's when the movie comes out. Yeah, I'm filming this March 21st or 22nd, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 23rd actually. So yeah, I'm filming this then, so that's why my voice sounds a little bit weird, and that's what I also have a cold. In my later videos, I may not have a cold, but yeah. So let's just get into this. The Scorpion character battle. I'm also gonna split this up into 3 parts. So like this video, split this video in 3 parts. It's not gonna be 3 separate videos. It's just gonna be like part one, right? Part one, like where it's covered like the original one. Part two, like in like 5 minutes, which will cover like the NRS era, and then part three will cover the movie, cause this is coming out when the movie is coming out. So yeah, let's just get into this. And also by that I don't mean that there'll be 3 separate parts, like three separate episodes. I just mean that I'll split this up into 3 categories here. So yeah, let's just get into this with part one. Before Hanzo Hasashi was Scorpion, he was a family man, and he had a wife and a son. But one day he had to leave, and while he was gone, Sub-Zero, his arch-nemesis and his rival clan, the Lin Kuei, came and killed his family. And after that, he swore and vowed vengeance against the person who murdered specifically his family, and that is Sub-Zero. So later in Sub-Zero mythologies, we see Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight, but Scorpion kills Scorpion. No, Sub-Zero kills Scorpion, I'm sorry about that. Sub-Zero kills Scorpion, and Scorpion's soul is transformed to the Nether Realm, and that's where he becomes Scorpion after he meets this guy who calls himself Quan Chi, who is the ruler of the Nether Realm. And Quan Chi promises Scorpion that if he works for him, then he will be able to kill Sub-Zero, and Scorpion agrees. So let's cut to the tournament. They all the tournament plays out normally, and then the mostly matters is the end, where Scorpion and Sub-Zero meet up when the Shang Tsung Island is collapsing, and Scorpion kills Sub-Zero by ripping his spine out and then leaves. So Mortal Kombat 2, the Scorpion's younger brother, he comes into a fold, and he wants to kill Scorpion for killing his brother. And Scorpion's watching from the shadows about Sub-Zero fighting, and he knows that this is not the Sub-Zero he killed. And he sees that he spared a fighter, but the original Sub-Zero would not do that. So after that, he vows to be the new Sub-Zero protector. And yeah, that's basically it for him in Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 3 comes along, and he's working with Outworld mainly just to be Sub-Zero's protector, make sure nothing happens to him. And then Mortal Kombat 4. Turns out that Scorpion's family was alive, but Sub-Zero, the new one, found that out, and killed them himself. And Scorpion fights the new Sub-Zero. It turns out the new Sub-Zero didn't kill them, and the original Sub-Zero did not kill his family or Ant Clan. It was actually Quan Chi in disguise as Sub-Zero. And Quan Chi plans to transport Scorpion to the Nether Realm and trap him there forever. But Scorpion runs at Quan Chi before he can teleport away. And well, Quan Chi is stuck there with Scorpion. So let's move on to Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, where Scorpion is torturing Quan Chi. And well, one day Quan Chi escaped because he finds Shang Tsung. So Shang Tsung minions, attack Scorpion, and he makes quick work of them. But at the cost, he is tossed into a Soulnado, which seemingly kills him, leaving the Deadly Alliance just fine. And they go and kill Liu Kang, the champion of Mortal Kombat. So then we see in Mortal Kombat Deception that he in reality lived, and he is the new protector for Earthrealm instead of Liu Kang. Now he's a new champion. And the Elder Gods, they found him in the Soulnado, and they said, hey, if you work for me, okay, if you work for us and become the new champion, then we will revive your family and son, and also their clan. And Scorpion agrees. He does what they want, try to prevent Armageddon. And that did not go well, because they did live up to their agreement, but just like him, they are brought back as specters. Not normal people, just specters. And Scorpion's angered by this, so he does something that would just make the other guys just ruin everything, and that is mainly release Armageddon on the world. So yeah, in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Scorpion is fighting with the force of darkness, and he fights Sub-Zero, and just like everyone else, he dies. So during Mortal Kombat 9 in the intro, we see that everyone's dead from Armageddon. Scorpion was stabbed in the back by Sub-Zero with an ice sword, and the only two left are Raiden and Shao Kahn. And Shao Kahn eventually kills Raiden, but not before Raiden can send a message to the past. So, and that message goes to like his past version when the Mortal Kombat 1 tournament started. So, yep. And now past Raiden knows about Armageddon and does his best to stop it. So we see Scorpion on the sort of sideline just looking at everything of the tournament. And we also see Sub-Zero, the original one, also looking there. So yeah, and then nothing really matters. We get chapter 1 and 2. Sonya Blade fights Sub-Zero in chapter 2, the beginning. So yeah, that's interesting. But we get the chapter 3, Scorpion's chapter, where he fights Kung Lao, who is imposing as a Shang Tsung Island guard. And also, he fights Nightwolf, who tells him, hey, vengeance is useless here. And, Scorpion does not listen to him at all. And after he beats both of them, Raiden comes up to him and is like, hey, don't kill Sub-Zero, or else you'll create a darker figure. And that darker figure is actually Noob Saibot, because I've got to tell you, Sub-Zero, and after Scorpion kills him in the original timeline, he becomes Noob Saibot. So, yep, Raiden says, hey, don't kill him. Please just don't kill Sub-Zero, or else he'll become Noob Saibot. And Scorpion says, okay, I will, because Raiden offered to bring his family back. And if he did, even if Scorpion spared Sub-Zero, let's be honest, Raiden will probably do what the other gods did in the original timeline and just bring them back as specters, because that's something Raiden would do. I'm joking, that's something he would not do. That's just a joke. But yeah. So Scorpion goes to the, whatever you call it, like the building where the hosting the fights, and he fights Cyrax and Sector, who are members of the Lin Kuei. And then after that he says, I'll fight Sub-Zero and beat him, but not kill him. And Quan Chi hears that and he's not happy. So Sub-Zero enters the room, Scorpion jacks him down to the Nether Realm, and he says, hey, this is where I was born and this is where you will pay. So after Scorpion beats Sub-Zero, he's about to spare him before Quan Chi comes up and shows him everything that Sub-Zero did. And then he kills Sub-Zero with his fiery skull. So yeah, Sub-Zero's dead, and that means Noob Saibot will come back. And the last important time we see him is at the end of the story, where Raiden is talking to him saying, hey, why did you kill Sub-Zero? You could have your family back. Your vengeance will be wasted. And Scorpion just gets mad and just fights Raiden. And that's the last time we see him in this game. So let's move on to Mortal Kombat X. So Mortal Kombat X, we see that there's sort of a flashback with Giant Cage versus Scorpion, and Scorpion loses. We don't see him again until the middle of the game, which is another flashback, where we see Sonya Blade, Giant Cage versus the Revenants, Jax, Scorpion, and also Sub-Zero. Even though Scorpion is not really a Revenant, he's a Spectre, but okay in the original timeline, but not going to get too deep in that. And they fight. Jax stabs the Giant Cage in the heart, which is about to kill him before Raiden comes in. Combines his magic with Quan Chi, because Quan Chi is using his magic to bring Giant Cage back from the dead, except a Revenant, while Raiden is trying to bring him back from the dead just normally. So yeah, those combined, that actually cures Giant Cage, but also every single Revenant around them, including Scorpion, they are cured. They're no longer Revenants. They're back to the normal people, which makes no sense, but okay, I guess so. So yeah, they're back. Scorpion's back alive, and he is teaching new Ryu with his sort of student to Kido, which is the son of Kenshi. So yeah, Scorpion and Kenshi form a friendship, while Takeda and Scorpion form a father and son bond, until Takeda has to go back with his father to join the special forces, and Scorpion just leading his new Ryu because he rebuilt it. So yeah, his new Ryu with members, and he finds out, Quan Chi killed my family, because new Sub-Zero, or the new Grandmaster Sub-Zero, the one who was Revenant, he's back. He's also back. And he tells Scorpion how, hey, it was not me or my brother. It was not my brother that killed your family. It was actually Quan Chi. And Scorpion's just destroyed that like he killed Sub-Zero's brother for no reason. Like he was innocent in this situation, even though he's not really that good of a person. So yeah, let's be honest here. Like he's not really that good of a person. So it's okay, Scorpion. But still, like Sub-Zero forgives him, and Scorpion vows to kill Quan Chi, and he actually does. He kills Quan Chi, but he has to fight the special forces because they're trying to hold him to bring back some of the other revenants. So yeah, he kills Quan Chi, and Shinnok is also released because of that. And like Shinnok beats him easily, like just easily, after Devora stabs him, and then he tells the sort of new kids, like the new heroes, that oh hey, your dad, Giant Cage, Shinnok took him to the Sky Temple, and that's the last time we see him. So Mortal Kombat 11, we play as Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and we have to shut down the Cyberlinque because Kronika, someone who's sort of a time master, who's a bad guy, she is trying to like rewrite history. So Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and the rest of the heroes have to stop them. So yeah, Scorpion, like you can either choose to play as Scorpion, Sub-Zero in this situation. In this case, Scorpion fights Frost, Cyrax, Sector, and some other people, like one other person. So yeah, after that, wait, no, he also fights Noob Saibot. Like if you can have the option that he fights Noob Saibot, but like an actual chapter like he has to play, like you will only play as him, is the end. And this is probably one of the worst chapters in the game because Scorpion, he ends up dying. The present day Scorpion, he ends up dying from Devora of all people. Devora of all people. So let's see Devora's track record. Devora, she killed Melina, she killed Baraka, and she killed Scorpion. Please, someone just kill Devora in Mortal Kombat 12, or if they make another story expansion, please kill Devora there. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, just like we play as Scorpion, and then he dies. So yeah, and then past Scorpion comes back. And it's like, oh hey, I want to work for Raiden now. Like I want to work with him now because, well, my future version ended up dying. And also told me that we have to rebuild the Fire Garden and also the Shirai Ryu. So yeah, past Scorpion's a hero now, and we see him, fighting alongside the heroes like in the final battle with Kronika, and that's the last time we really see him. So Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, we see past Scorpion fighting with Sub-Zero instead of against him, like he was in Mortal Kombat 11, like the main story. Like he's fighting with Sub-Zero to beat Fujin after they see him working with Shang Tsung, and that's pretty much the last time we see him after Fujin beats both of them. And yeah, basically all we have for Scorpion in the games and the NetherRealm era. So let's move on to the last one, which is actually the movies, which is, I don't think, canon to the games, unless they decide to just do some weird stuff where it's one of the alternate timelines. So yeah, let's move on from here. So not really much to say about Scorpion in the movies. He is in the original Mortal Kombat 1 movie, and he gets killed by Giant Cage. So yeah, not really that big of a deal. And in the Mortal Kombat animated movie, he is the main character, where it's basically the whole story about Mortal Kombat 9, except with a little bit difference, where he's the one who kills Shang Tsung, or Goro, and also he kills Quan Chi, like really early. So yeah, that's the main thing. Like he's the main character in that movie. It's literally called Scorpion's Revenge. And in the new Mortal Kombat movie that I have not seen yet, he is, like, I'm assuming the main character because the main villain is Sub-Zero. So yeah, where like, okay, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but it's already we already know this, where Sub-Zero will kill Scorpion's family and him, and then he'll come back as Scorpion. We don't know if Quan Chi's involved. He probably is, because the director said that there will be like more like secret characters in there that were not in the trailer. So yeah, I'm guessing like he is in it. Yeah, that's basically all I got for this part, the movie part. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And not really much to say now. I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you all enjoy the movie when it comes out today, the day I'm releasing this. Even though that I'm recording this like a full, not a full month, but like a couple weeks before it comes out. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy it, and peace out. Okay, see ya.